I need to like chime in like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Do I look like a tourist? I'm trying to, so.
I was born in 1989.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. First, I would just like to say that if you are not already subscribed, click that red button, please. I am so close to 1,000, and you guys have no idea what's coming once I hit 1,000. I can't wait to share it with you guys, and it's not possible until I hit it, so just help a girl out and stay tuned because big things are coming. That being said, something else very big just happened. Wow. If you are subscribed to my second channel, you know that I just came back from a trip to Chicago. I went with a friend to see Taylor Swift's 1989 concert tour at Soldier Field. It was unreal. I'm still recovering from it and trying not to forget every single moment. That being said, I thought, why not do like an experience video with you guys so that my voice is also half gone. And so if you guys don't mind, I would love to share with you kind of my weekend and what happened and the concert, because I don't know, some people go home and share this with their parents after a trip, and I share it with you guys. That being said, what do you think of my shirt, huh? It says Taylor Swift, isn't it cute? And my hat, Chicago. Fun fact, I had this hat on for like 5 minutes before I got mascara on it, so it's already loved. But look at the back. Oh. I saw a bunch of preteens wearing the exact same outfit at the airport. I'm just trying to fit in. The concert was July 19th at 7 p.m. in Soldier Field. Emily and I decided to take an Uber there, and it was a great ride, honestly. The view was absolutely gorgeous. Our Uber driver was super funny and great to talk to, but what's super funny is that when we were getting close to the concert, traffic was unbelievable, and it was impossible, and it was already 7 o'clock, and I know Taylor wouldn't come on until like a few hours later, but I'm a little anxious about time, and I like to be places on time, so we're stuck at this light. It wasn't even a light. It was like miles of cars trying to get places and herds of people trying to get places and police officers controlling traffic. There's no way that we're going to make it even close to the stadium. And Emily and I just kind of look outside and we look at our Uber driver and we go, can we just get out? Can we just jump? Oh yeah, go for it if you guys don't mind. So we get out of the car and suddenly we hear, get back in the car, and everyone's telling us, you can't walk, don't let those girls out. And we turn back at our Uber driver like, and he goes, run girls, run! So Emily and I, we are running across this busy traffic controlled area of Chicago. We're running for our lives. The police officers are saying, once they know that we're running, they just say, go quickly girls, like run. And Emily drops her sunglasses, and it's this moment of life or death. Do I keep running? Do I turn back and grab them? I look at her and I look at the glasses and she says, grab them! So I go back and get her glasses and we're running, and for 15 seconds I had never felt more alive. Great start to a concert. Am I right? So we get to the concert, and after we settle in and get some food and drinks and we find our seats, funny thing about our seats is that we sat down in a place thinking there were our seats, wanted to get better seats, so moved around a few times until the people in those seats actually told us, like, I think those are our seats, and we moved back to what we thought was our spot. Turned out that wasn't even our spot, and we got to our actual seats and they were really good. Kudos to the ticket purchaser. Yes. So Vance Joy and Shawn Mendes opened up for Taylor Swift. I unfortunately missed Stitches, and I was super sad, but I got to hear a small snippet of it. We were entering the stadium. So after we all checked into the stadium, we lost a selfie stick, aka we got it taken away because they were banned. I'm sorry, Emily, I still owe you that. I should buy you another one. I'm the one that wanted you to bring it, and it was confiscated. But Taylor Swift handed out, well, she didn't hand them out publicly. Everyone, when you walk in, oh, it lit up. Everyone got one of these bracelets. Obviously, we knew that Taylor would tell us to pull it at the same time, and we were super excited. Oh, did you see that? It changes colors. When the show started, someone was controlling these bracelets, and they were programmed to light up at the exact same time to the beat of her songs and change colors. So in all of my concert footage, you can see that there are a million little light up lighters like this that were red or blue, and like the songs with the bass would go like bum bum, and it was just so cool and just shaking. It's so much fun. Side note, in the airport going back home, I kept seeing little girls with their bracelets still on. It was so precious. Some of them had their American Girl dolls with their Taylor Swift shirt and their bracelet. We basically had the same weekend and I'm 20. So after Shawn Mendes and Vance Joy performed, then a girl band came on. I think they're pronounced Haim. I wasn't familiar with them. They were really good though. I enjoyed their songs. And around, I want to say 9 or 8:40ish, Taylor Swift finally came on and it was so great. And if you have been to one of her shows before or are familiar with the way they work, her concerts are performances, and I mean that in a way that she thinks of everything and she meticulously plans how to best give back to her fans. And as a Taylor Swift fan myself, and I'm sure all of you know that she
Illinois, would you like to join?
is so great about giving back to her fans and doing so much to us that it's like seeing everything that she puts into a concert. I know it will be amazing, and it was, and I was blown away by the lights, the costume, the dance, everything. It was unreal. It was definitely the best concert that I have been to. A little bit into the concert, I got a text from my friend Katie, classic Katie, subscribe to her channel, saying, oh my god, Calvin Harris is at your show. He had been spotted in the audience. He was there to support his girl Tay, and everyone, I assumed after that Twitter announcement that, okay, he would be our guest performer. Oh, was I wrong? Taylor Swift started to announce the guest performers, saying, I hope you guys are super excited, scream like psychotically loud, here's the little snippet.
Before I bring your surprise performer out, I want you to take this into account. Anyone that you see on this stage is here absolutely for free out of the kindness and goodness of their heart because they love you and wanted to surprise you. If you're thinking about screaming a medium amount when this performer comes out, I think you want to reconsider and upgrade it to a psychotic screaming amount.
It wasn't Calvin Harris. It was Sam Hunt.
Please make some noise, Chicago, Illinois, because Sam Hunt is...
It was Sam Hunt.
I say hi, and I know your name, so everybody in here knows your name. You're not looking for anything right now, so come on, song.
Unreal. A few days before the concert, even Emily and I were saying, Emily was saying she really wanted to see him in concert, Sam Hunt, and how, look at that, the universe listened, and I think Emily and I fell to the floor of our bleachers. I could have been screaming, crying, hysterical because Sam Hunt was there with Taylor Swift performing. Taylor Swift also had 2 Victoria's Secret runway models walk the stage with her. I wish I knew their names, but I'm not that involved in the Angels, so... But they were very pretty. They were gorgeous. It was just amazing. I'm going to throw in a bunch of clips because I could talk about it, but I know you guys actually want to see it, so roll the clip. Let's go.
Really nothing more that I love to see in the entire world than a sold-out crowd at Soldier Field.
Flashbacks. That was amazing. What I love about Taylor is listening to her songs. No matter what she performed, Emily and I could look at each other and think of a memory that is attached to the song. For example, she sang Love Story, and I looked at her and said, I made a music video to this. It was on my YouTube channel, and it was very embarrassing. I wish it was still up because you guys would love to see it now. I would love to see it now. But I was in 6th grade. And I still remember every single shot and okay, this is the dress that I'm going to wear for this, one-woman music video shot on my iMovie. You Belong With Me. I used to perfect this in my room because I thought, wow, this sounds great. I can really sing. I can't. But I would just sing it over and over again and think that when it sounded perfect, I would put it on YouTube and start a singing channel. I remember the outfit I was wearing in my childhood room with posters of Taylor behind me dancing and singing to You Belong With Me and thinking of the music video and wishing there was a cute boy next door. We are never ever getting back together. I could look at Emily and say, the first time I ever heard this song was in the passenger seat of your car. We had the top down and we were going 40 miles an hour. We were 16, it was summer, it was wonderful, and you said you have to hear this new Taylor Swift song. Moments like that, and then we hear it again in concert and I can look at her and say, remember when? I know on the way, I think we were in the airport a few days before the show and talking about Taylor Swift, and Emily was saying, I remember the first time I heard of her, it was in 6th grade and it was during the CMAs and our other friend was there and Taylor Swift came on stage to sing Teardrops on My Guitar, and the friend looks at Emily and says, do you know who that is? And she said no. She goes, that's Taylor Swift and she's going to be huge. Look at her now. And I remember the first time I heard of her was in our middle school library and a friend was playing Teardrops on My Guitar and I was listening to it and I saw the photo album. I went home that night and listened to that album because I didn't have many friends, and if my friends were listening to this girl, I needed to know what was up so that maybe somebody would be my friend. And the more I listened to her, the more of an outlet and someone I had to go to, even if it was music or a singer and someone who didn't even know that I existed. She became such a rock in my middle school life, and I don't want to get into middle school stuff because it's irrelevant at this time, but it was really hard and it was really lonely. And I grew up with Taylor and I got to listen to her songs and they comforted me and helped so much that I don't know if I'll ever be able to explain how much they were helping me. And I just remember her song Forever and Always. I sat in English and I wrote down the lyrics and changed it to fit my situation, and I forgot to take the paper with me, and this boy found it and said, whose is this? It's really sad. Because I was talking about how lonely I was and how I didn't have anyone. And after class ended, I took it back and I still have it. And on the first day of high school, I was singing 15 in my head and I got dropped off at the doors and I walked to the big high school doors and I took a deep breath and I opened the door and I was 15 and I felt so fearless because of Taylor. And that's what she does, and that's what her music does to us, and I think that's what all of her fans appreciate, is how powerful she is. In 8th grade, I had to make a music project. I'll link it. It's actually on my old middle school channel still. And I chose her song, The Best Day, for the music, and it was about family, and it was really hard to do that, but I don't know where I was going with this. Family changed so much since 8th grade. Whenever I hear that song, I can see the pictures in my mind and the writing that I wrote for it. And I mean, what I'm trying to say is that Taylor's been there for me through it all, and music itself has been there. I could go on and on about every single song and the impact it's had on my life, but I know that everyone has similar stories, and that's what makes her such a strong, role model to girls and everyone alike. I knew that when her concert tickets came out, I had to purchase them no matter how expensive they were, and even if she wasn't in my city when I would be home for the summer, I had to find a way. And I did, and I said thank you by being there, and I danced my heart out. I sang from my soul and I lost my voice, and I never went harder at a concert and I never felt more free. And Soldier Field, it's an open stadium, and I kept looking up at the stars and I could see the Big Dipper right above me, and I didn't know, do I look at the stars and thank the universe? Do I look at the stage and thank Taylor? Do I look next to me at my best friend and tell her, I hope you never forget this moment? Do I close my eyes and take it all in? It was so much, and I'm just so thankful and really happy. And I remember I wrote a bucket list when I was 14, and seeing Taylor Swift was on it, and to go back to all these silly dreams I had. They weren't silly, but they're funny now to look back on. I can cross a few off that I never thought would come true because I'm an adult now and I have so much more control over my life that I never thought I would have. Sometimes life is really cool, you guys, and if you're struggling, please listen when I say that, because it'll get better. And this video took a very unexpected turn, but it's probably a good turn. I guess since we're here, I might as well mention, no one really knows this on YouTube, but I spent a few weeks in a hospital when I was 17. And when I was there, I met very inspiring individuals my own age going through incredible stories, and we had this guitar in the lobby that we were allowed to play under with supervision. And this girl I became very close with, she could play guitar, and I would listen to her, and she asked if I wanted to play. So she taught me, and the first song that I learned to play on the guitar was I'd Lie by Taylor Swift, and she gave me this piece of paper, wrote down the chorus, put the chords above it, and I still have it 3 years later, and I don't need to look at it anymore, but I do because it's the only tangible proof that I have of this friend that I made. And, you know, Taylor Swift brought us together in that way. So just, you know, every single song has a memory, and I think every single song has a memory to everyone, and that's what makes going to a concert so amazing, because you hear this song in a new way, and it's live, and she's singing it, and you're there, and you're taking it in and remembering it, but also having this new moment. It's fantastic. Back to the concert. The finale had fireworks. Taylor Swift was amazing. What else can I say? You saw the clips. I remember walking back. It was about 12:30 in the morning. It was super late. Our feet were on fire, and all these little girls were holding their mom's hands. They had their hair braided. They were dressed up. They were in Taylor Swift merchandise from head to toe. They were so happy, so excited. Some were completely passed out on the backs of their fathers. Others were wide awake and still singing the songs, or, you know, flashing the bracelet. And it's sweet to know that Taylor has affected girls my age because we grew up with her, and she's still doing it for these really little ones that look up to her, and she's still the greatest role model. So thank you so much, Taylor, because there aren't many people as cool as you. And I still look up to you. And I probably still will for a very long time. So Taylor Swift, I love you so much. Thank you for the most amazing concert that I've ever been to. And thank you for everything else that you've done for me and everyone else who listens to you. I hope you know how much we love you and how much we appreciate everything that you do for us. And I don't know if it's ever possible to bring it to words how much you have affected my life and made it what it is. And I know that might sound cheesy and annoying if you're not a fan of hers, but music does something to the soul, and I mean, that's why I have my tattoo. I have a music note on my ankle. Thanks for the best weekend of my life. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly had no idea what would come out when I hit record. I just wanted to vent about the concert because you guys are like my family, and when I came home from this trip, I didn't have someone asking about it, so I'm telling you guys. And I know that you're listening and that you care, so thank you so much for that. If you want to see more footage, I do have a Chicago vlog of my entire weekend on my second channel, so you can definitely check that out. I also have a montage of the weekend, as well as just a video of all of the concert footage for those true diehard fans that just want to see the performances. So I have all three of those on my second channel. It'll be on the screen, it'll be down below. Subscribe as well to my vlog channel. I think I'm super close to 100. If you guys like these experience type of videos, definitely let me know. I've done a few in the past and they've gotten fairly good feedback. I did one about prom and my freshman year of college. I'm thinking maybe I should continue with experience videos, but it's totally up to you guys, the viewers, so leave a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help. And if you are not already subscribed, please click that red button down below. We have a lot of fun here on this channel. We really are like one big family with lots of love to go around, and it's never too late to join. All you have to do is hit subscribe. With all of that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Alright, focus, focus, focus. And by focus, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the camera. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for... Wow, Makayla, did you move? Are you back at school? Where are you? Funny you should ask. I'm staying with Emily until further notice. Friends are cool, family is not. Wow, I'm gonna lose followers if I say that. Okay, so the concert was July